Hey guys, um, I'm making this video today to talk about bullying. Um, right now you see a lot of videos on YouTube about bullying and then what to do, how to defend yourself, what to say, um, to speak out, talk to people, your brothers, your sister, your parents about it. And they're very positive. They're pretty good. One thing I don't know, well, I haven't seen yet, is nobody talks about why does bullying start? How does it get started? Where does it begin? When does a child becomes a bully? And when does a child becomes a victim? My son, my 14-year-old son, his friend just passed away 2 days ago. He took his own life because of bully. It began at the school, and then it got onto social media, and then it wouldn't stop, and then until, this kid couldn't take it anymore, and then made a really, really bad decision in which everybody got hurt by it. It hurt me seeing my son cry the way he did. I have always talked to my son to be kind, to be respectful. I have 4 kids. I have 3 girls, 1 boy, and I think that respect. Everything comes with respect. If your children are respecting you at home, if you make a foundation, and this foundation needs to be based on respect. When you respect and you love and you create kindness, your child, everywhere he goes, he will take this with him. Kids are kids, Sometimes they don't listen. They do all bunch of stuff. They make, sometimes it pisses off. It pisses me off sometimes and all. But we have to teach our children to respect. If your child's not respecting you, if your child's not listening to you, is calling you names or just walks away from you when you're telling them something, there's no way that when he goes to school, he's going to listen to his teacher or he's going to respect his friends. They just become disrespectful and mean and, become little assholes. And a lot of people think like that. So we need to stop this. Okay, we need to talk to our kids. We need to show our kids. Talk to your children about friendship, the meaning of it, how important it is. And social media. Okay? Parents need to look into their social media account. You really need to get on it. There's a lot of parents that just pay no attention to it. Oh, they're just kids. They're just talking. Oh, they just goof around. They're just playing around. No, there's a lot of kids are getting hurt by it. And because there's parents that don't even ask how your day is going and then how school and anything like that. Those are the kids that are getting affected. And then something bad's happened and then you're crying over your son or daughter and then you wonder why didn't you talk to me? Why didn't I was always there. There are things that nowadays, kids don't want to talk about and all, and it's because everything is through social media. I heard about privacy and giving your child space, which is true. I think your child should have his space at a certain age. And privacy, I don't agree with it. My son can go to the movies go spend the night at a friend's house in which I know their parents. He can go hang out with his friends, do all that. That's space. That's your son having his space, and then he knows he can, relate with other kids and then create a nice friendship. Privacy is when your son doesn't want you to see something, and if you do, he will think you're violating him. You're violating his privacy, and that's not right. And believe it or not, I have heard kids talking like this. And what did the parents do? They just let it go. They say okay, and they don't look through their stuff. It's horrible. We shouldn't be doing that. Because they can be getting bullied, and then we don't even know. Or your kid could be the problem. Your child could be the one bullying other people and then mentally damaging other kids. And we don't even know. You think your kid is the perfect thing ever. And I speak for myself. We really need to get to it, man. There's a lot of kids are dying because of this. Kids are getting real mean on social media. We need to teach our kids what is social media about. You can have it, but we need to control it. We need to be there. The hell with the privacy. There's no such a thing as, you want privacy? Okay, sure. When you grow up and then stand up on your own and then you start buying your own stuff and then you have your own family, then you can have your privacy. But while you're under my roof, no way. No way. I don't ever want to see my son cry and suffer the way he did. And I can just imagine how that family is doing right now and what they're going through. In both families. The one from the kid that just passed away and the one from the kid that instigated all this. It's horrible. I don't want to live with that. I don't want to live with knowing that my son was bullying somebody and this child took his life because of my son's behavior. Because I wasn't tough enough to really get on my son and really talk to him and then really ask what he's doing. How's his day going? What's going on social media? That kind of stuff. We need to be doing that. We cannot be blaming it on school, teachers, principal. No, it's our job, not the school. The school is there to provide education for our children, not to raise your children. If your child's gonna act like an asshole at home and you're gonna send him to school and he comes back to you like an asshole and you're gonna go and blame the school for it, no. He was an asshole before he left your house. So guess what? Put your foot down. Don't let him be like that. That baloney about sending him for timeout and that shit, that doesn't work anymore. It never had. So stop that. Okay? Teach your kids how not to be an asshole. Teach your kid kindness. Teach your kid how to love one another. Talk to them about friendship. How important it is. How good it is. Because it feels good to have a friend that you can talk to. Let's teach our kids that stuff. Instead of teaching your kids how not to be a bully, teach them the meaning of respect. Because honest, this is how it is. Bully is because of respect. They don't respect other people's feelings. They don't respect what's at home. They don't respect anything. Kids are being so disrespectful nowadays. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Disrespecting teachers and all that. You wonder why teachers can't even say anything to your child? Why? Because there's probably going to be a lawsuit when you know your child is a freaking little asshole. So we need to talk to them. We need to get on their social media and see whether they're getting hurt or they're hurting other people. Let's do that. Because it's not fair for you and it's not fair for others. I don't want my child to go through all that stuff again. So let's teach our kids the meaning of friendship, the meaning of love, caring for others. It feels good to help other people. It feels good to have a friend. That kind of stuff. Let's do it.